right into it, since we don't have as much time as I would like, is for starters, so how did you two, or did you two get a chance to play off each other at all when you were recording your characters?
No, we didn't.
Yeah, they don't record them
together.
Together,
no. They bring us in and have it all done separately, and then they set it to the animation, and then they bring us all in separately again, and that's to tweak our dialogue, and that's typically the first time we get to see if the scenes worked or not.
So a follow-up question is, and especially for you, Mr. O'Connell, because this isn't your first rodeo playing this character, how did you both, kind of put your own spin on these characters, and for you especially, how did you make this one different from your previous?
You know what's funny is watching the finished product, which is great, by the way. It's amazing how Rebecca and I, Lois and Clark, have a rapport, And I mean, we have been together for 15 years, but it's just fun to see it together. It was really fun. It was just such a fun choice that they made to say, hey, how do you feel about, let's bring Rebecca in as Lois. And it really, I just love the relationship between Clark and Lois in Death of Superman, and it makes what happens at the end, spoiler alert,
someone dies.
Really, it's a really pretty good chance. It's a film that packs an emotional punch. I want to thank everyone at this table for wearing all DC Universe shirts in here.
Classy.
A lot of times people try to sneak in a Mystique shirt or something with Rebecca here.
You guys are all
DC, and we're really appreciative of
Respect.
And my last question for both of you is, how did you deal with all the emotions? There's going to be a lot of emotions. So how did you deal with that, and what were the challenges in bringing that?
Well, again, because, as an actor, when you're doing something live action, you're telling a whole story. When you're just doing voiceover work, you're just doing your sides of the scenes, and then you're skipping to the next scene and doing your sides of the scene, skipping to the next scene. So you're not truly telling a story. You're leaving that up to the animators and the director and the editors to tell the story, and you're just facilitating the voice. So we really have to rely a lot on our directors to guide us and make sure we're hitting the right emotional level. We try to give them some options for editing and give them some changes. But really I think it's a testament to how good all the actors are in the movie and how good our directors are that it comes together so beautifully, because watching those scenes is magical, right?
Yeah, DC animation right now, I mean,
it's really fun to be a part of it.
They're
great.
It's as good as it gets.
They're
right
great.
now.
Yeah.
And these directors really want to honor the material, and so they're just top notch.
Yeah. And not just the DC universe, the whole superhero universe. DC animation is really doing some of the coolest stuff right now. So it's such an honor to be here, and a real honor to be a part of Death of Superman, which is an important event.
Yeah. Well, and it all started with the same movie.
Yeah.
So you guys are back to it again.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on being able to unpack it a little bit more than what happened in the original movie?
I really, I gotta say the DC animation peeps are the best at, staying faithful to the source material, which a lot of people are gonna know and make references to, and at the same time, update them. They're just they're just great. I really I appreciate them so much, and I not only say that as an employee, I say it as a fan.
It's also, when you grow up knowing these iconic characters and then getting asked to play one, I had not thought about it that much until I was standing there in the booth, playing out this love story between Lois and Clark and saying dialogue that I remember from when I was a kid, and remembering Margot Kidder saying that. I welled up with tears. My heart was beating. It was that was emotional. Just playing out that story.
Was that your favorite Lois when you were a kid?
That's my reference.
Yeah. Okay.
He was my first childhood crush. Sorry, Jared.
And did you have a favorite?
I'm a Dean Cain, Terry Hatcher kind of guy.
Yes.
I'm a little old school like that.
And then
And what was it about Lois and Clark's relationship that makes them such an iconic American couple? They've endured so many different incarnations.
I don't know. I just found out. I guess she was introduced in 1938, and she's the first comic book character to have had a career. She broke the glass ceiling in 1938. It's pretty cool. So maybe she's hard as nails, you know, nothing but the facts, man, kind of lady. So maybe she needs somebody who's even tougher than her to balance out. You know,
yeah, she had a really good. They did a good documentary lately about how she came to be, and it was supposed to be really good. Just how like the guy creator brought her around and stuff.
I mean, somebody just told me that a few minutes ago. It's not something I knew already.
I think from Clark's standpoint, there's a yearning to be with someone to tell her everything, but you can't. You know, so I think that's a compliment.
Just like real life.
I was just gonna say, you played superhero early on. How is it for you now playing Superman, being the big superhero?
Yeah.
It's super fun. You know, it's been really fun to come up the ranks in the DC universe. You know, I've been Atom, I've been Nightwing. We're you know, it's been fun to sort of like work my way up the ranks. I mean, it's almost like I don't want to say it's like I'm getting called up from the minors, but like it's like, you know, when they make the call and they say you want to be Superman, that's a big deal, not only in your career but in your life. You know, so I must have done something right.
Does this still make you go to the gym? Like when you do it, you're just like, I have to go to the gym to look like Superman.
I just have to be bigger than that.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you. I'll give you Jason Mara for a couple of minutes, all right?
Wingman, cause I'm on his team. Higher than the flyest spaceship you ever seen. Hotter than a sunbeam, cause it's so real. Call him Mr. Wonderful, cause he is that deal. The night is darkest just before the dawn, and the dawn is coming quick and crack is coming